You ever notice how people only see what they want to see? They hear what they want to hear. You could scream the truth right in their faces and they'd still call you a liar. It's the world we live in, my friend. A world built on lies, convenience, and deceit. You were just a piece of that puzzle, replaceable, forgettable, but not anymore. You gave them everything, didn't you? Your time, your loyalty, your heart. And what did they do with it? They tossed it aside like yesterday's trash. You sat there, hoping, praying, begging for just a little respect. But here's the truth. Respect isn't given. It's taken. People, they're like vultures, circling above you, pretending to care. They wait for you to slip, to fall. And when you do, they don't hesitate to pick you clean. No remorse. But here's the kicker. They'll blame you. They'll say it's your fault for falling. Hypocrites. Every last one of them. Let me tell you a story. Once upon a time, there was a man. Let's call him a dreamer. He had all these big ideas, hopes, plans. He thought he could change the world. He thought people would appreciate him for it. But no, they laughed. They mocked. They used him. And when he finally snapped, when he said, "Enough," they called him a monster. Can you guess who that dreamer was? Yeah, that's right. Mister. But I'm not telling you this to get your sympathy. Number, I'm telling you this because I see you walking the same damn road I walked. You think they're going to change. You think one day they'll wake up and say, "We were wrong about you." Don't make me laugh. They wasted their chance. And now, you're gone. You see, people don't value what they have until it's gone. And when you finally walk away, when you stop answering their calls, when you stop showing up, they'll feel it. They'll feel that emptiness, that void. But it'll be too late. Because by then, you'll have built yourself into something untouchable, something unstoppable. I'm not here to hold your hand. Life's a cold, ruthless game. And the only ones who win are the ones willing to play dirty. Success isn't handed out like candy. Success is for the ones who claw their way through the mud, who bleed for it, who fight for every inch. And you, my friend, you've got that fight in you. But here's the thing. That fight, it's not for them. Not for their approval. Not for their love. You fight for you. Because at the end of the day, the only person who's going to have your back is the one staring back at you in the mirror. They wasted their chance. Now it's your turn. Your turn to rise, your turn to show them what they lost. But don't show them with words. Number words are cheap. You show them with your actions, with your success, with your silence. When they come crawling back, and trust me, they will, don't even look their way. Let them drown in the emptiness they created. Let them taste the bitterness of their regret. Because by then, you'll be too far ahead to hear their cries. They don't just betray you because they can. Number betrayal, it's an art form for them. A skill they've mastered. It starts small, doesn't it? Tiny cracks in the trust you built. A little lie here, a broken promise there. At first, you ignore it, right? Because you're loyal. You think, they didn't mean it. They're just human. But here's the thing. Humans know exactly what they're doing. They just don't think you'll catch on. And when you finally do, they gaslight you, twist the story, make it seem like it's all in your head. But here's the truth. They're not just liars. They're cowards. Cowards who can't face the weight of their own sins. But not you. Number, you're different. I see it in your eyes. I see that fire, that anger. And that anger, it's a gift. A fire in your chest that keeps you alive when the world tries to snuff you out. Don't let anyone tell you to calm down. Don't let them shame you for feeling what you feel. Let that anger burn. Let it consume the weak version of yourself that they tried to keep you as. You know what they hate the most? It's not your failure. They love that. It makes them feel bigger, stronger, smarter. Number what they hate is your potential, the thought that you could rise above them, that you could leave them in the dust. That's why they clip your wings, plant seeds of doubt in your mind, make you second-guess yourself. Because if you ever realize just how powerful you truly are, oh, they'd be terrified. Think about it. Every time you tried to shine, they dimmed your light. Every time you reached for more, they pulled you back. Why? Because they couldn't handle the idea of you outgrowing them. They needed you small, dependent, controllable. But that ends now. You've spent your whole life playing by their rules, haven't you? Following orders, waiting for your turn. But here's the truth they don't want you to know. The system's rigged, the game's a scam, and you were never meant to win, at least not by playing fair. So stop waiting for permission, stop hoping for a miracle. Take what's yours, rip it from the hands of those who told you you'd never have it. Build your empire brick by bloody brick, and don't look back. You want to know what freedom tastes like? It's bitter at first, it's lonely. Because the minute you start choosing yourself, people start disappearing. The ones who claimed they loved you, the ones who swore they'd be there forever, they vanish. But that's the beauty of it. When you're alone, when there's no one left to lean on, that's when you find out who you really are. Take a good look around. Who's still here? Who's still standing by your side when the lights go out? Nobody. That's who. Because people are selfish. They only stick around when it benefits them. The minute you stop serving their needs, they're gone. But that's okay. That's how you become unstoppable. You take all that pain, all that heartbreak, and you turn it into fuel. You use it to build a version of yourself they won't even recognize. A version so strong, so unshakable, that they'll regret the day they ever underestimated you. When they come back, and trust me, they will, they'll try to rewrite history. Oh, we always believed in you, they'll say. We never doubted you for a second. Lies, all of it. But you won't even need to respond. You'll be too busy living the life they said you'd never have. It's poetic, isn't it? The same people who broke you, crawling back to bask in your glow. But here's the thing. You don't owe them anything. Not an explanation. Not forgiveness. Not even a glance. Let them rot in the mess they made. Let them choke on the bitterness of their own regret. Because this isn't about them anymore. It's about you. Your strength, your resilience. Your ability to rise from the ashes of everything they tried to destroy. And trust me, nothing scares them more than seeing you succeed without them. So go ahead, burn the bridges, cut the ties. Let them watch as you climb higher than they ever thought possible. And when you reach the top, don't forget to look down, not to save them. Number, to remind yourself why you'll never let anyone drag you back down again. They wasted their last opportunity. And now, you're gone. And the best part, you're never coming back. People think they've got time, don't they? Time to fix things, time to make it right. But time's the cruelest joke of them all. It doesn't stop, it doesn't wait, it doesn't care if you're ready. And here's the punchline. They'll realize too late that their time with you, it's gone. You gave them every chance. You handed them your trust, piece by fragile piece. And they treated it like a cheap toy, something to play with, toss around, break when they got bored. And now they're out of moves. Game over. But don't let their mistakes define you. Oh no, you're better than that. Stronger, smarter. You've got something they'll never have. Grit. That fire in your gut that says, I'm not done yet. That hunger for more, even when the world tells you you've had enough. So when was the last time you did something for you? Not for their approval, not for their praise, but for you. Because let me tell you something. They'll never clap for you. They'll wait for you to stumble, to fall, to fail, But when you win, when you prove them wrong, they'll sit in silence. Silence. That silence, that's your power. That's the sound of their regret, their guilt, their shame. And you don't